Our next speaker is Bonita Joy. She is a retired attorney and a recovering edutainer. She is going to be telling you a story about from puppets to pantyhose and back. She is known with her friends for her bad puns or her good food recommendations. Those two things. So please welcome to the stage, Bonita Joy. Yeah, you can. I got it.
I get paid to play with puppets. That's a good thing. But there was a time when I got paid to be serious and smart. You are smart. It started when I was at a family reunion on my mother's side, and we had talent shows. I'm about 5, and my older cousin, Clinton, walks up front with a homemade wooden dummy named Woody. Woody, yeah, I put him on his lap. They start talking. I'm mesmerized. I'm in awe. What are they doing? Is that a doll or is that a person? Woody seems like a doll, but he acts real. That memory stayed with me for years. When I was 16, I ran across a book in the local small town library, Ventriloquism for Fun and Profit. That sounded good to me. Me too. I read it, devoured it, started practicing for hours in front of the mirror while my friends were out playing soccer. I alternated lines in my voice and a ventriloquial voice, even before I had a puppet. And when I was ready, I chose a professional ventriloquial figure, but I didn't have the money. So I put it in layaway, yeah. The creator let me send a check for $25 a month until it was paid. Who's that? That's my cousin Clinton Detweiler, who was at the family reunion. He went on, when he lived in Littleton, Colorado, to become known as the daddy of the dummies, and he made ventriloquial figures. I, meanwhile, was studying, and I was in college, and I was trying to decide, what am I going to do next? My brother said, if you get a law degree, you can do anything. Anything! That sounded good to me. So I got a law degree. I thought I was going to be a change agent, save the world. I had the key to the kingdom. I was ready to roll. But could I be professional and taken seriously as a lady puppet lawyer? I put my puppets in the box. You didn't. I did. Don't do that. I donned my pantyhose. Yes, this was a thing in the late 70s, the 40-hour work week, just like iPhones are now. I put on my power suit and went to court. My audience became judges, sometimes juries. I was hustling. I thought I was checking all the boxes to be successful, working long hours, available night and day, but is this really how it was supposed to be? I started self-reflecting and thinking of myself when I was younger. I wasn't a change agent. I was a status quo agent, trying to keep people from lose things like custody and money and freedom. Sometimes when I came out of the courtroom, clients on both sides were crying. But I remembered when I did ventriloquism, people laughed. So I'm looking at, how does this work? Here's law, ventriloquism. Which one is bringing more joy? How can I integrate that? I made a decision to bring the puppets back out of the box. Thank you. You should have done that all along. Yeah, I know. But my question to you is, have you suppressed some gifts that brought you joy? Maybe you're an accountant who's a painter, engineer who's a musician, a professor who's a poet, or a minister who likes magic tricks. I invite you to reconnect with that. open the box, look in the mirror, and my question to you is, what's your puppet in the box? It might be the key to something that brings you a lot of joy. And you know what? My brother was right, because when he said I could do anything with a law degree, really? Yeah, there's transferable skills. Instead of putting words into witnesses' mouths, I'm putting them into the puppets' mouths. So my challenge to you is not to hide your gifts under a bushel, but to bring them out, reconnect with your joy, and let your light shine.